Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Airport CEO. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back. Today is going to be a very important day. Today is going to be huge, potentially, because today we are going to be dealing with a very calm Tuesday. But then Wednesday is when this kicks in. Wednesday is when we start getting all these planes landing all through the day. So it should be a day of profits, but it's also going to be a day of a lot of people moving around. So what I'm thinking we do is we bring up the dashboard. I think we go to staff. I think we go to applicants. I think we get ourselves a few more passenger service agents. So we'll get Martina. We'll get Yiling. We'll go and get rid of all of you because I'm not going to hire any of you. And then we'll get ourselves another janitor. We'll get ourselves, I guess, probably another service technician. Maybe two, maybe three, just because those ones were very good. And then ramp agents as well. So we'll get you, and the rest of you are pretty meh. So we'll close out all of that and we'll speed things up to see if we get a few more. You're not too great either. But we'll have a little bit of a look at passenger service agents. You'll do. We'll get rid of you. Back to ramp agents, and we'll get you as well. And that'll hopefully be enough extra staff to make sure that everybody can get in and out of the airport in hopefully a good amount of time. Now, another thing that we're doing is, we'll get both of you as well. And I guess we'll take a little bit of a look now. We'll not bother with you. Another thing that we're doing is researching franchise shops and cafes. And I've had a little look at this space and something kind of hit me, which is that none of this space is going to be big enough to warrant, I guess, shops being here. These guys are going to be way too small. Even these guys are going to be way too small. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to go to walls. We're going to build a wall right up to there. And I'm thinking right about here, we're going to do just an extra little section of wall just to sort of cut this off. So this departures area is going to be sort of off of duty free, which is maybe a little bit weird, but well, actually it doesn't have to be. We can do that, and then we can go in here and take out that section of wall, make sure that's part of the security area, and now that's how people can get in there, which I guess is fair enough. I'm also going to have to go in and say that all of this is a part of the security area because we haven't done that yet. So just all of you. There we go. And yeah, basically what we'll do is we'll put a wall there. We'll go in. We'll bulldoze these sections of walls, and that will be one massive duty-free shop, I guess. And it's going to be the same with this guy as well. So I'm going to take out all of those windows. I'm going to take out all those bits of, pillar and whatnot. These guys can be separate. That can be its own thing. That can be its own thing. But these guys are going to be one just big shop across the board. And that's okay. That's totally fine by me. And while we're here, let's just go ahead and put in this extra bit of floor right there. And I guess what we could also do, I'm gonna just do this flooring across all of them for a second. I'm gonna go back in and replace it so it's not just all black marble. But we'll do that. And then what we'll do is go in with, I actually like that concrete right there. So we'll go in with that and do this kind of thing, so that we have that marble underneath the windows and underneath the entrances, and then we have the concrete inside of the places, which I think will be kind of fantastic. So something like that will work out. And I realize that by knocking this out, people are going to come down and sort of through there, unless that's not part of the secure zone, which, actually, yeah, they're not going to do that. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the walls back in here. So what I'm thinking we do, and I think I'm going to do this as well. We're going to just wall up those parts because it's a little bit unnecessary. What we can do is we can go ahead and just wall all of that up. Wall all of that up. And then the entrance for this place, I'm thinking, I guess we could go and go 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And maybe 4 there as well. So they can go in, they can do their shopping, they can leave out here, and that'll be fine. Down here, I'm thinking maybe something similar. So a wall the entire way across there, and then we cut out, say, that bit, and we cut out that bit. And that'll kind of work out. So they can go shopping, they can do their whole thing, and yeah, that'll be fine. So those will be 2 massive shops, essentially, is what I'm getting at. And I think that'll be all right. I think that'll work out. So let's grab some windows. And let's see what we can do. So medium is not going to fit there. Small is going to look kind of weird. So let's do a small window there and there. And let's do a small window there. And I'm going to do there as well, even though they're not going to line up too nicely. We'll just sort of do a bunch of windows along that entire back wall. And I guess we could do them on this side as well. I guess it wouldn't really hurt to kind of have just a bunch of glass throughout the duty-free area. These windows down here, I kind of want rid of as well, because I can line those up with the ones opposite and make it look a little bit nicer. And then we'll just have to wait for things to get unlocked, which they very nearly are, and we can go ahead and put some shops in here. And there we go. Bunch of windows, bunch of doorways, bunch of spaces for shops. We've got them unlocked as well. So let's say that this guy is going to be a shop. Let's say you're going to be a shop. Let's say you're going to be a shop. And I guess this one as well. I don't want to do too many places for food inside of the duty-free area. So we'll have, what, 4 shops, and then we'll go in and say, I mean, it says restaurants, but these are more like food shops. We'll do one right there, and we'll do one right there. And now what we need to do is throw in all of the furniture and the counters that they're going to need. So we're going to need a shop counter in that corner. We're going to have a shop counter in, I'm going to say, that corner. We can probably get a couple of shop counters in this one, so we'll go for... Actually, one right in the middle might be okay. Yeah, let's just do one right in the middle for that place. And then on this one, I'm thinking we'll go for one right about there. And I think that'll work out. So that'll be our shops. And then for the restaurants, we're going to need some cashiers counters. And we're only going to need 2 of them, of course. So we'll go for right about there. And we'll go for right about there. And in terms of everything else, I mean, I think the only thing we need for the restaurants are display fridges, but I would like to put in a beer tap on this one, because I'm pretty sure there is a business in this game called something like Bell Beer, which, given this is like Belfast City Airport, you know, sort of, that's a pretty good name, I think. Good old Bell Beer for Belfast City Airport. Now, we'll do some shelves along this wall. I think we'll just do that with it. We'll do some shelves there as well. It'd be nice to do something like that. Oh, not that. How do I get rid of you? There we go. I think that'll kind of work out though. So just that kind of layout. And then for the rest of it, I mean, do we want to just sort of do that entire setup the whole way across? Something like this up until about that point. We could duplicate them if we wanted to, but I think that's okay. I think that kind of works out. That'll give us a whole bunch of the, a whole bunch of display fridges, which should be enough to keep any business happy. I mean, if I click on this and we have a little look. Oh, interesting. So what exactly what does Bell Beer want? Okay, so Bell Beer can go in there, which is good. What do you guys want? Oh, the area is just not big enough for some of you. Okay, that's fine. So Bell Beer can run out of there. And I guess we can go ahead and just, you know, quickly get the rest of these set up. And there we go. We have a bunch of shops getting built. We have all the stuff ready to go in. We should have a bunch of employees coming around shortly as well to start actually working in the shops. And I just hope that they actually end up being kind of popular, because it's going to be really cool if this actually ends up acting like a proper little duty-free area. It's something, this is always something I like doing in this game, man. I gotta be honest. I really gotta be honest. It's always really cool. It's also really cool seeing all of these stands working without any issues. Though I am thinking it might not be a bad idea to do that right there. And also, honestly, to just redo the entire terminal in that flooring right there. Just because I think that looks better. I really do. I think that looks so much better than having sort of the weird little patches that I had, especially with how small the terminal area is right now. So we'll do that under there. And I guess what we could do is put it under there as well. And then do some kind of flooring up here. I'm not really sure what to go for though. Maybe just some carpet. Maybe we just go for sort of this like fancy kind of mat right here. What would that look like in that space? It's a little gray, but to be fair, it's just a massive corridor for arrivals. What about sort of a blue? What would that look like? I actually don't mind that too much. I think that's kind of okay. And then maybe something similar here, and then we just go for, you know, where is it? this guy right here for the entrance, or the exit in this case. I think that looks all right. I'm also thinking that we could probably get rid of some of this. So if I was to go and say, well, bulldoze, right? So if I was to take out, I'm not too sure how this would work, but my thinking would be take out like a bunch of this, right? And then take out that floor. But I don't know if I can take out the floor. That's kind of the thing. Because I'd want to take out all that, build a wall at the edge of it, and then put the door like right here, so it kind of lines up properly rather than being all weird looking. But I don't think we can do that. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we'll just kind of leave it be for now and not bother getting rid of any of it, just to, you know, stop things from getting weird. That looks all right to me. That looks totally fine. All of this is still going in, which is great. So let's have a look at research, because I'm thinking what we're gonna want is proactive maintenance for one, because that's going to let us clean and repair things a little bit better. And then for two, I mean, I think baggage handling is kind of a big deal. I think quality kitchen restaurants would be nice as well, but we're at a very small airport right now. Which then begs the question, do we need baggage handling if we're so small? I feel like it's more important. I feel like baggage handling is much more important. So let's put 5 people on that. Let's put 5 on that. And honestly, let me get more administrators so I can put them on different things as well. So let me grab you, let me grab you, let me grab you, and you as well. We'll go back to operations, back to R&D. And I want to bring salary costs down. And we're going to put a couple more administrators in each of those, because once this gets up, that'll be 15% reduction on upkeep, and then this will be 15% reduction on salaries. Honestly, let's bring that up to 20%. Let's just see if we can bring those salaries down kind of considerably and see how that ends up going for us. But this, seeing this all up and running, makes me very happy. It is a little weird that people are like going through this shop. I guess it's quicker than running the whole way down there. I don't know. That's a little bit weird looking. But whatever, we'll just imagine that they're going through duty free and they're like, oh, I'm going to browse and then never buy anything, which is like what everyone does in duty free. I know it's what I do in duty free. Well, I say it's what I do in duty free. It's sort of what I do. You know, look, I'll be honest. I've bought something. Where's the floor that I'm looking for here? Is it that one? That one. Okay. I've bought some things in duty free. I think I've mentioned before that my favorite pair of sunglasses were bought in the duty-free section of Copenhagen Airport, so I do occasionally peruse and occasionally buy things in the duty-free section of airports. I shouldn't. It's more expensive than it has any right to be, but to be fair, you know, you don't really find like a sunglasses hut or a Ray-Bans stall in most of the places that I go to or where I live, so you know, it's kind of nice having the choice. Anyway, let me have a little look here. And we're doing all right. I don't think we've had any complaints about delays, which is kind of great. Although I do think we need to bring the flight capacity up. So this is handled by building a larger air traffic control tower. Now, to get a larger air traffic control tower, I would imagine that's probably going to be, you know, researching something. So we're going to wait until proactive maintenance is done, I guess, and then see if we can get ourselves a larger air traffic control tower, because this little guy is just not cutting it right now. And I definitely think we could handle more. I think we can handle more planes coming and going. I really do. So let's have a little bit of a look. What can we do here? So medium aircraft permit is not quite what I'm looking for. Let's have a look. Structural engineering. Is that what I'm looking for? I don't think it is. Okay. It's gotta be one of these. Extended commercial. Ah, okay. 75 flights per day and airline lounges. Absolutely. Now, let's go ahead and put 5 of you guys on that. Let me hire 3 more administrators because we kind of are going to need them. So you, we'll get you, and the rest, we'll get you as well. Okay. So back to here. We'll go ahead and put 8 of you on that. And that's fantastic. That's exactly what we're looking for. So the extended license will get us the medium air traffic control tower, 75 flights per day. I don't think we'll be able to handle 75 flights per day, but I mean, I will certainly try. I will certainly try. Oh my God. I think we need more seating. I actually genuinely think we probably need more seating here. We might have to cut into the space that I've set aside for baggage there. Or I suppose we could get rid of the info displays and put more seats at the sides. That is an option as well. Or we could move the door for this staff room down a little bit, which I think is actually what I'm going to do. So let me get rid of that door. Let me go ahead and we'll change it to be this kind of door. So right about there. We'll put some wall there. We can put some seats kind of opposite each other. Oh God. Mayday, mayday, mayday. GA flight NO245 is experiencing a wheel puncture. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Where do you need to land? So you're gonna need to be in here pretty quick. Now, fortunately, I think we can probably get you right there, and you'll be all right. So we'll get that done. We'll get these, get this door out of here and get these walls put in right about there. I'm not too sure how it's gonna look having these seats opposite each other, but we're definitely a busy enough airport that I think it's gonna be kind of warranted. And then what I was thinking was we take out the info displays and put some seats on the side, which I think we're gonna have to do as well, to be completely honest. We definitely want the extra seating. So we'll go for there. We'll go for there. And we can't get these to line up properly. So they're gonna have to be a little bit higher on this side, which is, it's gonna look a little weird, I think, having them, you know, up right next to the check-in desk, but I do want my symmetry. That's kind of important to me. So there and there, and we'll get these things in, you know, the good old airport yellow. So there we go. That should hopefully deal with any issues with people, you know, wanting to have a seat while waiting for their flight. I didn't realize we were quite this busy, but it makes sense. Like we have, oh my God, oh no. Hold on a minute. Do we have? Where's the plane? Oh, the emergency one's in there. Okay. I think we're all right. I realized that I had it overlap with aircraft stand 14 there, which isn't ideal, but I think we're okay. I don't think there's any major issues there. Now, I guess at this point we are kind of waiting for the medium air traffic control tower. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to swap this guy out for commercial flights. And I think what we'll do as well is, I mean, you've fully refueled, so you can leave. We'll swap you out for commercial as well. Did I not swap that one? Apparently not. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. That's a problem. Okay. Oh boy, another one. Let's go ahead and put you right there. There's nothing on that stand for a little while, so that'll be all right. Now, that's going to be a commercial stand. You are refueled, so you can be dismissed. And we'll set that to a commercial stand as well. Are you kidding me? What? You've got to be joking. Hold on a minute. Hold on. What? Oh my God. Hold on. So we did accept that though, right? We did accept that notification. I think. I've got no idea. I mean, there's no flight offered yet. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, one of my flights actually had a bit of trouble. Okay, we're gonna need another hangar. We're gonna need another hangar. This is getting a little bit out of hand right now. So there's the aircraft hangar. So we'll go ahead and put one there, and I guess there as well. And you know what? We'll go there as well. All right, we're gonna do a bunch of hangars so that the planes can because apparently a bunch of them are having issues. Now this is gonna be a terrible layout, but that's just what we're gonna have to do. You're gonna hold us back. This plane is taking off. It was still smoking. Interesting. I'm not I'm not sure how to feel about that. But all right. I don't know if that plane was smoking or not, but at least, you know, we'll have a few extra hangars, so they should be okay. What's wrong with you? You're broken and can't find a suitable hangar for repairs. Well, don't worry, you're gonna have one. You can head up and do your thing now. There you go. So into that hangar with you. You're already commercial. This little plane, I kind of need you to leave because I want that stand to be set up as commercial as well. So, can I connect multiple stops to... So connect arrival... Wait, connect arrival only. Airside shuttle bus stop. Okay. So can I connect like... Oh, we can. All right. Okay, so you two are going to be connected to that stand, I guess. And then you go there. So those two... Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay. Can I connect you to there? So is this now connect? Oh! Interesting. Okay, so we can have two gates connected to the one bus stand, which is kind of great. So we'll go ahead. What's wrong with you? Boarding desk not connected. We'll repair you. We'll repair you. And we'll repair you. Okay, so you guys, I mean, you can be downgraded, which I don't think I want to do. How exactly do I connect all of this? Because you're not connected to anything right now, okay? So if I grab you, we can close that stand, because I don't think it's being used right now. We can close that stand, and we can close that stand. So they're all closed. Do we not... I mean, I did this not that long ago. How do I reconnect all these things? Because I've completely forgotten. I guess what we do is... Oh god, do I put another stand in here? Because I don't think you can connect multiple... Like a desk to multiple things, right? So reconnect stand or clear stand, yeah. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So those two are going straight for those two. That's all right, through that one stop. Oh, man. Okay, let me see. So boarding desk. Can I get another one in there? I could get another couple in there, I think. Oh, I absolutely could. Oh, man, that seems... this seems reckless, I'm gonna be honest. This seems a little bit reckless, but we're gonna do it. I'm also thinking I should probably move them back a little bit. Sure. Let's make it a little bit weird looking. That'll be fine. We'll get those things painted yellow. And then we'll get them get those two connected to that bus stop, and then get that bus stop connected to those two stands right there. What are you complaining about? Because this has multiple complaints, right? Because it has like a cog in there as well. Not really sure what's going on with that. Either way, these guys have been connected. So let me connect you to there. Let me connect you to there. And then do I grab you and so what do we do here? So you don't get connected. What do we... So connect you to the stand out there. And now if we have a little look, that's fine. And connect you to that stand right there. Okay. So if I connect this one to like a... I don't think I can connect it to another stand because it has to go through the gate, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. That's fine. Let's open... Wait, require... Oh, yeah, we need to do the car thing as well. All right. Let's grab you for a service car. And let's grab you for a service car as well. And that means that we can open these. Absolutely. And that means that we have 2 extra stands, even though this is going to be a nightmare down here. This is absolutely going to be a nightmare down here. It's going to be terrible. There's going to be so many people trying to get through this space. And I doubt the buses are going to be enough to handle it. But honestly, I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. You know, it's going to be chaotic, and we know that. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit curious to see just how chaotic it ends up being. Because it's probably going to be an absolute nightmare. It really is. It really is going to be. But let's have a look and see what we can do. Because we have 2 new stands, and that's kind of big news. Flight capacity is obviously still 25, but that's all right by me. So let's bring another. I guess we'll go for the start. Well, it's actually quite early on Thursday right now, isn't it? It's early enough. So we could bring. Oh, we've got all the flights we can have on Thursday though. Okay. Let's do this. We'll just kind of schedule it because it's going to take off and land without any other planes kind of being in the way. Let's do something like that. I think will be all right. And there'll not be any flights in the way. We have got a bunch of OK Air flights that want to come in here as well. So if we go for, when do you happen to take off? 55. So if I was to go for about there, I think that'll be all right. You're going to be 55. So if I go for about there, that should be all right. And I'm assuming you're going to be taking off at about 15, maybe 20. So if I push this thing to take off at about there, that should be all right. And that gives us our flight capacity for the day, which is totally fine. All of the stands are going to be active. I'm just sort of doubting how good the buses are going to perform. You know, I do have my doubts. Also, baggage handling is done. Beautiful. Now, we can get different conveyor belts. We probably should look into security for baggage handling as well, if we're completely honest. Probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. So we'll start looking into that. We'll get you guys working on it. We have no administrators available, which is fine by me. And I don't know if we're actually making money or not either. I've got to be honest. I've not really been paying attention. If we have a look, so this is hourly. This is daily. So cash flow was what, 90,000 yesterday. Current day is 20,000. So I think we're making money. Average daily is minus 40, but is that because I'm spending it on stuff? So like operations here, what is that? So operating cost is minus 68,000. Other expenses, construction, yeah, minus 140, 169. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're making money. It's difficult to tell. I'm going to be honest. A little difficult to tell if we're actually making money, but we'll not worry too much about it. I just want to see this. I want to see this running because this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. It really is. Like it's going to be so ridiculous seeing this thing kind of trying to work down here. It really is. And especially because I think, do we have, yeah, they're, you know, these three I think will kind of keep the stands busy, to be completely honest. And then we have more room on Saturday for more flights and Sunday as well. Tuesday next week has nothing, but we don't actually have that many flights offered either. So I'm guessing that I guess by Tuesday next week, we're probably, I mean, we're going to have the larger air traffic control tower. So I think we'll manage, to be completely honest. I also think this area kind of needs a redesign. I'll be honest. I really do. What if we were to, I mean, I'll annoy the airlines if I close these stands, but I kind of feel like closing the stands and redesigning this area down here. I think that might be a good idea. So let's take that risk. Let's annoy the airlines and cancel the flights that have yet to come in. So we'll close those stands. Once these guys depart, we'll close those stands. We can bulldoze kind of all this down here. We can rebuild this area to hopefully be a little bit more efficient. I say efficient, but just a little bit less rough than it is. Also, having these buses queue up to get out is going to be a little rough as well, but I think we'll be okay. Now, let's close this stand, canceling all those flights. And then as soon as you leave, we'll do exactly the same thing. Now, you guys are heading out to the bus, which is great. I think for now, we can probably get those demolished. And have we got anyone else checking in? I don't think we do. I think the bus is, yep, heading out to the flight, which is good. We've also just got the extended commercial license. Oh, multiple terminal operations? What? Hold on, what's the ultimate one? Large air traffic control tower, 200 flights per day. Takes 4 days to research that, though. Ugh. I'll tell you what I think we should do. I think we look into sort of all of the services that we can provide, and then we start looking into like bigger terminals and stuff like that. That seems like it would be the way to go, to be completely honest. Like medium fuel trucks will be needed. Obviously, you know, baggage handling is kind of needed. Automation. Self-check-in kiosks, baggage drops, self-boarding gates, automated passenger checkpoints. Oh man. There's some cool stuff we can do. There's some really cool stuff we can do. Let's start with a subway, since we don't have one of those right now. So we'll get the subway permit. And you're leaving, so we can close that stand and cancel all the flights. And now what we can do is get that gate gone, and we can go ahead and just bulldoze all of this as well. We'll bulldoze you. We'll bulldoze you. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is bulldoze that crossing, which it's going to get rid of some roads if I do that. Can I go in there and be like, hey, get rid of the crossing without getting rid of the... There we go. So get rid of those. We'll put one right in the middle. We can move the door to be right in the middle as well. Then we'll get rid of the other doors. We'll need to set this all up as a secure area as well, so all of that's nice and secure. We'll need to go in and put in the walls again. And that's all right. And I'm thinking what we'll do is... I'm going to do a little corridor here. I don't know how great of an idea this necessarily is, but we're going to do a little corridor. And we're going to go for... Oh man, do we want to let people... Do we want to block off the toilets? I feel like we probably don't. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a small door right there. And then this is kind of where the stands are going to go, or the desks are going to go. So check-in desk. Oh, we have the medium ones. Interesting. Well, I mean, we don't need the medium ones, but that's cool. Wait, no, those are check-in. It's boarding desks I'm looking for. So boarding desks, we want to go and do 1, 2. Oh, we can only do 3. Damn, okay. That's not quite what I was hoping for. We can do, obviously, like 4 across there, but if Duty Free's corridor was a little smaller, that would help. We could move these down a bit. If we move these all down 1, that would help as well. But I don't know that I want to do that. I'm not 100% sure, because then it's going to block off the toilets. Okay. How else could I lay this out then? I think this right here will probably do the job. We'll have the 4 stands or 4 check-in desks right down here, all nicely lined up. We'll have a bunch more benches just throughout the entire area. And I think that's about as good as it's going to be. So we'll connect you to there. And we'll connect, let's see. So you're connected. You are going to be connected to that one as well. You are going to be connected to that one. And you are going to be connected to that one. And now you guys need connected to some stands. So you're going to be connected to this stand. And you are going to be connected to that one. Then the next one is going to be connected to the next stand. And you are going to be connected to that one right there. So that'll give us 4 desks, 4 stands, 2 bus stops, and 2 of these guys, which are all connected as well. And I guess we can go ahead and turn these all back on. Now, honestly, what we could do, if we really wanted to, is close all of these stands, cancel all of our flights, and completely reschedule everything, which, to be completely honest, I don't hate the idea of doing. I really don't hate the idea of kind of rescheduling everything, especially with these remote stands in mind. It's gonna likely annoy the airlines, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run, because at the very least, it's gonna give us a better idea of kind of what's going on. So we'll turn you back on. Once you leave, we'll close and reopen, and we should have, yeah, we've barely got any flights ready to go. We have a lot lined up though, which is good. So we'll go ahead and close you, reopen, and now we have no flights good to go. But we should, if I'm not mistaken, have a medium air traffic control tower. So this guy can go, I'm going to say right about there. And once that's built, we can get a bunch more flights coming in here. Now, obviously, we're not about to start making any money right now because we have no flights. but I'm kind of looking forward to this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of looking forward to getting this going. We also just got baggage security, so let's have a little look at this and see what we can do. We could go for higher security, but I think we'll start going for, let's see. Let's start going for, what can we do in program group 2? Reduce project time. That actually seems like a really good idea. Let's start going for that and get everybody looking into it. All right, so this air traffic control tower is done. We can now bring in 75 flights per day. It is Friday. So let's have a little look and see what we can do for, well, let's start with OK Air down at the bottom there. All right, so we'll start with the OK Air and we'll go for, wait, why can I not do this? Is it, oh, it needs 3 hours. Okay. So we'll start at 9 and then we'll have, wait, that didn't actually, why didn't that apply? Did I just scheduled it for Thursday, didn't I? Wait, did I? What did I just do? Can I cancel you? So cancel it. What day? It is Friday, right? It is Friday. Okay. So schedule you. You are going to come in at 9 and that's going to be confirmed. And then we'll go for Maple. You're going to be coming in at 9:10, which is fine. We're going to go back to OK Air. You're going to be coming in at 9:20. Then back to Maple, where you are going to be coming in at 9:30. And that should be all right. So that's going to be a nice little lineup there. Then to Nordic, and we can say 9:40 on you. And then we can kind of go into anything. And this is where I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to sign some additional contracts with some airlines. Now, I don't think there's any other vintage lines, although Jumper has a bit of a vintage looking thing right there. But I'm kind of thinking we probably do want to sign some other contracts. So let's go for Havana, I guess, is probably not a bad one. 3-star contract right there. We could go for Maple Express as well if we really wanted to. I think we'll go Fly Penguin because I really like their logo. We'll go Trinity Aviation. And we'll go, let's see. Let's go for Havana, I guess. And I think that'll be all right. That should be more than enough to start getting some things going at the very least, although we do need flights to be offered from all of the different airlines. But for now, that seems like a decent little setup. So that goes up to, what is it? You take off at 12:40? I got no idea, to be completely honest with you. Let's go back in here and take a look. Or rather, let's go to OK Air and take a look. So you're taking off at 12:40, 30, 20, 10, and then 12 itself. Or, well, yeah, taking off. Okay. So if that's going to be the case, we could set this guy to be kind of going at like 12:35. That gives like a 5-minute window. And that would keep us ridiculously busy. And I'm tempted to give that a shot. So we're going to give that a shot and see how it goes. The next one is going to be Maple. And that's going to be, so if you're 12:35, this is 45. And then the next one is going to be OK Air at 12:55. And that's, ooh, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. And this one's going to be 105. And then we'll go for another Nordic flight. And I guess the Nordic flight is going to be, what, 115? That's not bad, honestly. That's not bad. In terms of more Nordic flights, I mean, what do you take off at? You're taking off at 40. You're taking off at 415. I mean, that's roughly the same gap about there. So 450. And then we kind of work backwards from that. Although we don't have any other offers from the other airlines. So we'll just go back to Nordic and see what we can do. That's roughly the same gap right about there. So we'll go 825. And that's fine. So that's going to be what? 17 flights lined up. We'll get the other airlines kind of sending us flights eventually, I'm sure. I'm sure the airlines aren't thrilled. Yeah, I mean, my reputation with them has gone down to 80% because I canceled a bunch of flights. But I would imagine my reputation will come up a little bit. Right, once we get these flights kind of nicely scheduled and doing their thing and all that, I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually, Trinity has offered me some flights already. So let's try and work this out. Oh boy, that's an interesting one right there. That's actually kind of a, it's going to take a bit longer. Oh, it takes, oh, I see. They take longer in the remote stands. That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let's go for, I guess, 10-15 on that one. And that'll be all right. And hopefully we get some other, you know, offers from the other airlines as well. Because, you know, it'd be kind of great to get just a whole bunch of flights coming in. I'd like to have more than 25. I'd like to sort of push, you know, the limits of what the airport can really do. And to be honest, I just want to see this. I want to see this absolute chaos down here. That's kind of my goal right now, is just see how chaotic things get down there. Because it's going to be kind of nuts. And actually, Trinity has given me more flights here. So what is that? That was 10-15. I really shouldn't have let the game run there because it's kind of messed me up a little bit. So 10-15 taking off at 2, I think. So let's go for 2:35 right there. And then we have more Nordic as well and more OK Air. Good Lord. Okay. So let's try and line this up. What are you doing? So you're 450. So you should be 440. And then what else? So Nordic. Okay. We might have to go. We could go into tomorrow for the Nordic flights, or we could just schedule them all up today, which honestly I'm not against doing. So that's what? Taking off at 2, taking off at what? 6:20. That's roughly the same gap there. Yeah, we'll do that. That's not overlapping anything right now, and that's okay. And then this guy is going to be pushed to something like that. I just want to see as many flights as possible kind of coming in and going and all that stuff. And I think this is also going to be the first time we have some like modern planes coming in that aren't just general aviation. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to get this going. I think we'll start making some pretty good money kind of shortly. And I mean, looking at the tutorial, oh yeah, we still need to build a medium check-in desk. Do we have room for that? Not really. Not at all, actually. Huh. We might have to rebuild the check-in area. That might have to be a bit of a project. The arrivals might have to be pushed sort of up and around so we can build a much larger check-in area, but we'll see. We'll see how that ends up going. What is that? Is that the what are you general aviation? You are. Okay. I thought that was one of like the new flights coming in, but no, that's not going to be for a little bit. We do have these guys coming in though, so we do actually have, you know, all of this going. Either way, I'm waffling. This video is going on for way too long. I'm gonna leave it there. Sorry, I got really carried away just like running all this and getting it all set up. I'm excited to see how it goes. I am thinking just before we wrap up, probably not a bad idea to go in and grab another couple of shuttle buses, another couple of service cars. I don't know if we need more ambulances and all of that. I don't think we need more, you know, pull force trucks. Maybe another Jet A1 truck though, just to be safe. And I think that'll keep us pretty good. I think we're going to be okay. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.